Dear students, in the first paragraph of the lesson, The Lost Spring, we have explained that Sahib parents left their home in 1971 and they migrated to Delhi. And after that, Sahib and other children began the work of speakers. Now, the author meets them nearly daily and she becomes to know to them. Now we will explain the second paragraph of the lesson. After months of knowing him, I asked him his name. Sahib Alam, he announces. The author asks his name and he tells her that his name is Sahib Alam. The rag picker boy tells his name as Sahib Alam to the writer. He does not know what it means. If he knew its meaning, the Lord of Universe, he would have a hard time believing it. He does not know the meaning of his name, Sahib Alam. Sahib Alam means Lord of Universe. There is a contrary term. Sahib Alam means Lord of Universe, though he is a poor rag picker. Unaware of what his name represents, he roams the streets with his friends and army of barefoot boys who appear like the morning birds and disappear at noon. Over the months, I have come to recognize each of them. Unaware, unknown. He is totally unknown about the meaning of his name and he roams. Word roams means moves or walks. He walks in the streets with his friends. An army of barefoot boys. Army group of barefoot boys. Barefoot without shoes or chappals or slipper. Without shoes or slipper. He moves in the street with his friends and his friends are a group of boys, a group of rag pickers who appear like the morning birds and disappear at noon. Here the rag pickers are compared with morning bird. They appear in the morning and disappear at noon. The word appear and disappear and appear antonym, opposite word. Over the months, I have come to recognize each of them. Word recognize, identify, to look for. After few months of almost regular encounter, the author began to identify each of the boys and the author asked a question. One of the boys, she asked, why are not you wearing chappals? I ask one. Author asks one of the boys the reason of not wearing chappals. author asked one of the boys reasons not wearing chappals. The boy answers that simply answers that my mother did not bring them down from the shelf. Means when author asks the question, why are not you wearing chappals? The boy replied that his mother did not bring them down from the shelf. Almari. Even if she did, he will throw them off. Adds another who is wearing shoes that do not match. Another boy says that if she did, he will throw them off. And the such boy wearing a shoes do not match without match. When I commented on it, he shuffles his feet and says nothing. When writer on his shoes, comments on his shoes, he drags his feet but says nothing. I want shoes, says a third boy who has never owned a pair all his life. Traveling across the country, I have seen children walking barefoot in cities, on village roads. It is not lack of money, but a tradition to stay barefoot is one explanation. Another boy express his desire. Another boy, express his desire to have a pair of shoes, but all in his life he never got a shoes. Writer says that when she crossed across the country, she has seen children walking without shoes in cities as well as in village. Is one explanation. A boy say that it is not lack of money, but it is a tradition to stay barefoot, to stay without shoes. If this is only an excuse to explain away a perpetual state of poverty, I wonder author was surprised to hear these accusations of the boys.